we've had this bike about 6 months now. Let's give a brief talk about it with the Trek Roscoe 24 that we picked up for Annie in the fall. When we all decided we were going to take up mountain biking, we bought her this beauty in the light blue. Comes in a dark, I think it's a black fade to a red as well. But let's talk how it's been after, you know, roughly 6 months of riding it. Annie loves it. She thinks it's fantastic. She doesn't have any complaints with it at all. She jumps on it and just goes. It's got the 24-inch by 2.6 tires on it. I think you could probably get 2.8 on here. Something tells me that's what it was spec'd with, but we ended up with 2.6s. We run them about 10 PSI for her. It soaks up a lot of the bumps without any problems at all. She just goes right over things. She doesn't even think about it anymore. There's no suspension, and if you're looking at a kid's bike, do them a favor and buy it without the suspension fork, unless you're gonna spend $2,000 on suspension, because the extra weight is not going to help them. But the big tires make a huge difference. It's got the Shimano Tourney TX shifter on it with a thumb shifter, 8 speeds, 28 tooth in the front, and it goes to a 34 in the back. So there's plenty of gear range for cruising up and down hills. Do yourself a favor though, if you're going to buy a kid's bike, buy it with a thumb shifter. Try and avoid the twister shift. Annie's old bike had a twister shift on it and she could never shift gears. So that was one of the upgrades we did to that old bike. But this one comes with the thumb shifter and it works so much better. Just a quick click, you know, just like an adult bike. Comes with mechanical disc brakes. This is the one thing that we would like to upgrade for her is we'd love to get her some hydraulic disc brakes. I know Zoom on Amazon has some hydraulic disc brakes that we can just slap right on here for her, and that's probably going to be an upgrade we're going to do this summer to give her a little bit more stopping power. She doesn't have any problems with these. Especially in comparison to her old bike, which just had, you know, the caliper, V caliper type brakes on it. So yeah, we went with this bike. Some of it was on cost. We were also looking at the Specialized Rip Rock, which does come with 9 speeds and hydraulic disc brakes. So, you know, keep an eye on that. You know, take a look at that if you're out shopping for a kid's bike. We went with the mechanical, thinking, you know, she didn't quite need all the hydraulic stopping power right away, but that's the one regret that we have when we picked up, you know, now that we're 6 months into this mountain biking adventure. She does get a side load bottle cage on here. You won't be able to get a bottle in it if you get a top load. So if you're gonna do bottle cage, side load is the way to go. Bontrager, right at our Trek shop, you know, had these right in stock, so we just slapped one on there for her when we picked up the bike. But you could probably add an external dropper post to this if you wanted to. She does not have one. It might be an upgrade down the line. I doubt it. She might end up with a bigger bike before then, because she's, you know, 8 growing like a weed. So yeah, pedals. She's gonna get a pedal upgrade. We were looking at the Race Face Ride pedals earlier today. They're just got the nylon on them. These are a little small. Those will have a little bit bigger platform, which will just give her a little bit more stability. So, you know, that's an option for you as well. But 6 months in, she loves this bike. She wouldn't give it up for anything, I don't think, unless it was, you know, full suspension and, you know, the works and $3,000 dad dollars later. Her favorite parts though, her little spinny bell and her squeaky toy. So, you know, Dad likes the big tires, Annie likes the squeaky toy. But anyways, we just wanted to give you guys a quick update on how this bike was working for us and our family adventures. And like I said, if you're looking for a bike for an 8-year-old or a 7-year-old, 9-year-old, you know, this Trek Roscoe 24 is a great bike. But I'm also going to put in there the little caveat about the brakes. They work just fine. There's no issues with them, but it would be nice at this point to have a little more stopping power. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me while we talked about Annie's bike 6 months in, and we will see you guys again soon. I know we're going to do a review 6 month on Gigi's Ibis Ripmo coming up here sometime this week or next week, and I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. So thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Oh, pedal hard. Oh, yeah, good job. Go left. Squeaky side.